G'day guys, welcome back. Sorry about the glare over here in this corner. It's a light shining on my black paint. It's evening at the moment. I think once I start pouring paint on, it will disappear. So hopefully. Today I'm trying out a ring pour. I know a lot of people have been trying them out, putting up videos. I haven't done one yet, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm using this big jug here with the spout, and I've got my white. That is Global White paint, mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. And I have some silver, which is the Global Silver, 2 to 1. I have Global Gold, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. Have this Antique Silver from Global as well, also 2 to 1. And the black is Artist Loft, mixed 2 to 1. Now I've just given the canvas a coat of black to help the paint slide around on it. It doesn't get stuck and kind of stop. So it's good if it's got a little floating area of paint to float on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer the paints. White first, going lightest to darkest. Whatever you start with is going to end up on the top. But I am going to do layers. I don't just want one of each. I'm just doing lightest to darkest. Put in our Antique Silver and some black. And keep going with the layers, pouring them down the side so that they don't mix too much. I'm not going for cells today, so I don't have any silicone or hair oil in these paints today. As you can see, we're getting some lovely layering in there. Normally for a pour I would use 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint. If you've watched any of my videos, you will know that I use 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part metallic, as the metallics do need to be a little bit thicker. So these are 2 parts Floetrol, 2 parts, 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part metallic paint. In my other pours I make them a little bit thinner and I do 3 parts Floetrol to 1 part Global paint. Still going with the layering. I think I'm going to need about 600 mils for this. We're up to about 500 at the moment, so I'm going to keep going with the layers. See what we get. It's looking very pretty in the cup. I haven't really used this Antique Silver very much before, so it'll be interesting to see what it does. It's the last of the white and the last of the silver, last of the gold, and last of the Antique Silver. Okay. Oh, it's quite heavy. Right, so I'm going to start in the centre, just pour little rings. There's a lot of paint here. I think I'll probably end up pouring a lot of it off the canvas. This is a 45 by 70 centimetre canvas. Let's keep going with our little circles. Let the paint spread out. Don't need to rush it. So I've seen quite a few of these tree ring pours on YouTube. Some have good results, some not so good results, so not sure how this is going to go. It's always a first time and we're experimenting and seeing how we go with our consistencies and our colours, paint brands, everything reacts differently. Speed it up a little bit. I'm going to run out of video space. I've only got 20 minutes to record on my camera. I might have to speed it up a little bit. Still a lot of paint in this cup. There we go. Go a bit faster. Otherwise we're going to be here all night. Some people layer their paint only once of white, once with silver, once with gold, once with black. Others layer them multiple times like this. And you get a different effect. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Now that the paint's getting to the end of the jug, it is mixing a little bit more. Hopefully it's not going to go muddy. It's not as defined in the circles or rings as it was when we started. I think that'll be about enough. Oh, a little bit more in. I might as well use it all, I guess. Made it all, might as well use it. Just pour it in. Don't worry about the circles too much in the middle. This is an experiment, we'll see what happens. Comes some more white. Just catch the bottom so that it doesn't leave a streak. You don't want a big blob in the middle. Okay, let's start tilting. I'm going to go round and round if possible. Try and keep it circular. Go around again, keep it circular. I don't mind a little bit of black on the corners, quite like that. So I'll just leave it like that. So there we go. terribly defined rings, but still pretty nonetheless. They're all different. I'm just going to torch it, get rid of some air bubbles. Okay, I think that's about it. I'll wait and see what happens when it dries. It may change over the next half an hour. We may get a few little cells pop up. Just with the paint rubbing into each other, they do tend to create a few little cells. But I quite like this. Looks like rock. Very, very thin rings, kind of all blending into each other. Alright, hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.